Oh, guess we're recording. Hi, give me a second. Hello. I am going to be packing an order today and just yapping. So if you like to hear my voice or whatnot, you can just put this video in the background and I'm just gonna talk and pack this order. This order will not take me very long, but I have a feeling this video might be a little long because I have a lot to say. I have a lot on my mind. First, let me show you what they ordered. This all needs lint rolled, so don't worry, I'm not sending this out with cat hair all over it. One of the star keychains, this is the first one, so it's a little lopsided. It was my first time making it. Oh, so I guess an original. A Starberry, again the first one in this size, so I'm excited for that. And then a Trixie the Clown Pup sticker. Now, I realized a few days ago that the prototype for, or the original version of Trixie had a clown nose. And one person pre-ordered her. So the first person that ordered Trixie got the original. Person that pre-ordered Trixie got this version that I forgot to put a clown nose on. So is she even a clown? I guess so. I'm still considering her a clown. And on all the products that I've made of her, just like the picture of her, I used this picture because I thought this one looked better. And apparently the person that got the one without a clown nose thought the same thing, which I'm glad. So I guess let me know which one you prefer and I'll keep whichever one is the most popular. Yeah. Okay, and I have a few extra like goodies that I throw in there as well. I'm just gonna pack this up and get to talking. This is gonna be very minimally edited. Yeah. I'm also probably not going to talk about what I'm doing that much, so if you're curious, I have a lot of order packing videos, not necessarily long form yet, but I have a lot of short form ones. You can check out my Instagram or my TikTok. I don't really use it. I'm throwing these away later. That's what that is. Enough talking about that. The main thing I wanted to talk about today was the struggle of being too creative. It's something I've dealt with my whole life. Not saying that being too creative is a thing, but feeling like you're too creative or feeling like you're too sensitive to whatever, you know. My main struggle has always been trying to stick to one thing. I think society makes us feel like we have to pick one thing, one career, one hobby, one interest, one niche if you post content on social media. And that's always drove me nuts personally because I, just like every human, I'm a multifaceted being. I can't just pick one thing, right? And I honestly feel like I've done that with my business and I almost feel cornered sometimes. I feel like I can't talk about certain things or post certain things or say certain things. And I did it to myself, right? So that's my own thing I'm working on. Just feeling too creative in general. I think thoughts. I always say I'm not going to edit that much, and then I realize how much I ramble and how much my points like lead to nothing. So then I ramble. That's okay. Sorry if the angle's a little bit different. My camera just fell. I had to grab my not sponsored odor ban. I tried to spray this on my plushies, just because it is a disinfectant and whatnot. And I think it smells good. It doesn't smell like too strong, so yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to see what I'm doing. This angle kind of sucks, but that's okay. What I'm trying to say is, don't let the world make you feel like you have to choose. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to choose one hobby or one career. If you need an example, let me be your example. I do a lot of different things. I like a lot of different things. I collect a lot of different things. Very rarely in life do you actually need to pick one or even two. If you truly love something, you can find time for it, usually. Thank you for befriending the Star Peep. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay, I forgot. The normal size plushies, so not the keychains, they get a letter that they write to their new friend, which is you. It basically just, they tell you their name, where they're from, what they like to eat, and their favorite thing to do. Now we're good. Let me know if anyone else struggles with that feeling though, of feeling almost analysis paralysis is what they call it. Just not being able to make a decision, having too many ideas. And in having too many ideas, I would rather have that than having no ideas, right? I don't know if that sentence made sense, but I think I have been stuck in analysis paralysis most of my life. That's just so fun to say, you know? Hi, Badu. What do you think? I feel like he always makes a cameo in my videos. He likes hearing me talk too. He's a subscriber. You know, I think I've wasted a lot of years overthinking things that don't need to be overthought. For example, this is one I just thought of. My YouTube channels. YouTube is something I've done off and on just about most of my life, I think since I was about 7, and I've never fully committed. And I think the reason is I overthink. What should I post? What can't I post? What can I post? Where do I post it? How many channels do I want?
What kind of content do I make? What do I talk about? Who is my target audience? Fashion? Do I talk about cartoons? Do I talk about art? Music? What do I post?
And so I've made countless channels, and this is my current main channel. And for a while I was saying this is only for business content, so I'm only posting kind of what I'm posting now, where I'm packing orders or talking about my business, giving advice about starting a business. And then I made my second channel, which is just Cyberclown, not Cyberclown Co. And that was going to be about my interests, so things I collect: SpongeBob, Webkinz, American Girl, Littlest Pet Shop. I was gonna make video essays, just stuff like that, and it was gonna be on that channel. But part of me is like, do I even want to post about my collections at all? Because my collections, I feel like when I start posting about them, like my toy collections, stuff like that, I get very burnt out on them to where it feels like everything I do is content. The last few times I've got LPS, one of my favorite parts of getting them is opening them and sharing that experience with my loved ones if I'm with them shopping or whatever. And the last few times I've held onto those packages until I've gotten home to record them alone in my office and give very dry reactions. And it's not as fun to me. So anyway, what I'm trying to say, I probably won't post on there much at all, but you can follow it if you're interested. Everything else, I honestly, on this account, will just be posting about my business, and I might just post about art in general. So I do make other art. Most of it is purely for fun that I don't share. But in terms of music, I have wanted to share my music and make music just about my whole life. This is so wet. I sprayed this too much. But I don't know, it always feels like something's holding me back. And I've lost my train of thought on that regard. What I'm trying to say is, I understand. I have so many creative endeavors that I want to do in the future, that I want to do now, that I wanted to do in the past that I don't want to do anymore. I have so many things I did that I failed at. If you want me to talk about that, let me know. So many things. Multiple businesses that I started and I failed. And that's okay. I have a feeling about half of this video is going to be unusable. I really thought I had a lot to say, and then I'm realizing that it's just not coming out the way I wanted it to. So give me a second. Let me show you what else is in this order. Like I said, the Trixie sticker. I have these backing cards I made last year, I think. They still have my current website. They're not really my current shop colors, but it will do. It's fine. I know what I want to talk about. Feeling the need to be so professional. I've battled this back and forth with my art shop, and honestly, I find more success when I find a balance between professionalism and being personal. I think my website, to a certain extent for a while, like until very recently, I'm backtracking a bit, was too professional. It made it kind of confusing, like, are these products handmade by one person? Is this a team of people? What is this? Maybe not, but to me, I was getting that vibe from my own website. I was like, wait, are these, like, is this a big brand or is this a personal brand? Is this someone's passion project? What is this? So just to clarify, I'm the only one working here. When I say Cyberclown Studio, it's my apartment. When I say us, it just means me. Anyway, this video started out as me wanting to give advice to other people that felt like they're too creative or too sensitive, and it kind of turned into me ranting. But, you know, that's life sometimes. I will give you guys a few pieces of advice. First of all, I'm adding in a couple of these freebie stickers to their order. A little shark, Andy. You know, honestly, I think I did just make this video because I didn't want y'all to feel alone, because this is a feeling no one has ever talked about, but I never saw people talk about it until recently, and it's something I've struggled with my entire life, just feeling like I'm too much. I feel too much. I want to do too much. I want to achieve too much. And it's something I always felt so alone. You know, most of my life I felt very alone, and if this video even made one person feel slightly less alone, it's done its job. If my rambling helped anyone, even the tiniest bit, feel better, even just for a moment, that's why I'm talking. That's why I'm rambling. Anywho, my tips to you, if you are feeling this way, like you're too much, you don't know what to do because you want to do too much, I want you to either mentally or physically list 5 things that you really want to do. Not saying these are the only 5 things, just 5 things, whether it's the first 5 things, the top 5 things, whatever. For example, maybe you want to bake a cake, you want to write a song, write a poem, post a video, take a walk. These could be 5 things you want to do this week, this year, today, whatever. It's your list. Then out of that list of those 5 things that you want to do, not what someone else wants you to do, what you want to do. Whatever one's calling to you the most, whatever one is exciting you the most, do that thing. This might be hard if you're equally excited about everything. If that's the case, I don't know, luck of the draw, do it like that. If you are so stuck in decision making that you end up doing nothing, I'm calling myself out. If you want to do so many things that you end up doing nothing, or you end up doing something you didn't want to do, like scrolling on your phone or watching TV or literally just staring off into space, picking something is better than picking nothing. So there's that. Just to kind of reiterate, you are not too creative, that's not a thing. That is not a thing. Creativity is such a blessing. It's something everyone has, but it's not something everyone's attuned to, or not a part of themselves that everyone accepts. So just remember that you're very lucky. Embrace it. You know, having too many ideas is such a good thing, and once you start being grateful for that, I think your mindset can kind of shift, and it can be less difficult to choose what to do. Even if you have to draw out of a hat your ideas, you know. Anyway, I have some of the like thank you card things. Here's the thank you card. My business card. These, I bought business cards, like printable ones, and the format was messed up on these ones. Anyway, I'm trying to get through these so I can order them again, my own business cards, because it saves me so much time instead of printing them at home. Care instructions, and then the packing slip. Before I go, I do just want to say, not in regards to anything I've been talking about today, hopefully next time I just kind of do a sit down chatty video like this, my thoughts are more coherent, but that's about all I have to say on that regard today. I did just want to say, or remind you guys if you did know, that I have a P.O. box. It is open. You can send me letters and I will send them back to you. Wait, what? I won't send your own letters back to you. I meant if you send me a letter, I will send one back. I really have been wanting fan mail / fan art to put on my wall. I'm looking around because I don't know where. Probably where that SpongeBob poster is, like right above where I usually pack orders and stuff. You can also send me packages like that aren't letters, but you don't need to do that. That's just if you want to. And I would really appreciate if you like kind of shot me a message, an email, DM, comment, something like that, just saying that you dropped off something and it will be sent to my P.O. box. Just because I don't know if I've gotten a letter yet. I really don't go to the post office too often, so I don't know if they send you a notification if something's there or not. I don't know. They usually just pick stuff up from my apartment. So, the keychain. Yeah, that's about it for this order and this video. Again, if you like hearing me ramble like this, please let me know. I do really appreciate you guys' feedback. I honestly enjoy watching and making videos like this so much more than, you know, studio vlogs that take forever to film and edit, and other videos that take a lot of planning. I just like talking to you guys. It's not something I get to do often on Instagram, but this is, you know, my long term. I want to really give to my YouTube channel more than my Instagram. I feel like YouTube as a platform, it just encourages community so much better than Instagram and TikTok too. So if you're into this, please let me know. Subscribe if you like, and check out my shop if any of this interested you. It's cyberclamco.com. I have a lot of fun and exciting things planned for 2025, of course. And if you want to keep up with me, you can, again, subscribe. Go to cyberclamco.com. I have a blog and email list. I try to keep up with somewhat regularly. I kind of forget sometimes that I have those. Oops. And also Instagram at cyberclamco, on other platforms as well. But yeah, I'm very appreciative of you guys. I'm very grateful. Whether you have ordered from me before, watched a video, liked it or not, any of that, it means a lot that you're here, that you're listening to me. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, again, my thoughts will string together and form better words. Just That's how I'm feeling lately. I'm sure a lot of y'all are too. Just, I need a nap. I need a nap. See you guys later and enjoy your day or night.